Hey, a lot of tech stuff happened this week. Let's talk about it here on Twin. Did you know that graphics cards are used to mine cryptocurrency? Well, there's a day that's coming where it's not supposed to happen anymore. And that day was supposed to be June. Ethereum's proof of stake switchover was supposed to happen in June, where you don't have to use GPUs to mine.
I've been using a pickaxe.
Brilliant. Did you know that in South Africa, I actually had a pickaxe because the house that we moved into had one in the garage. And so like I would do thumbnails and stuff with a pickaxe.
Is that how you got into mining?
No. Filthy miner, this is what you get! Yes. An Ethereum core developer announced on Twitter that despite there being a June timeline for proof of stake to happen, it's gonna be moved on to sometime in the undetermined future, saying it won't be in June, but likely in the few months after, which is just as nebulous as it's always been. They were supposed to switch all the way back in like 2017, 2018.
Why is there so much fuss about proving that you have a stake?
Because the stakes are high.
You just show them your receipt for the grocery store.
Wait, you buy steaks at the grocery store?
Where do you buy them?
I buy them at the wood shop.
My friends need to be punished.
But in case you want better GPUs to mine with, the next generation of GPUs are right around the corner. We've got confirmed rumors. The rumors are confirmed, by the way, they're not at all, about the next generation AMD Nvidia GPUs coming out. And Navi 31 RDNA 3 is supposed to have 7 chiplets.
Hey, listen.
Navi. I get it.
Yeah.
So 2 graphics chips, which are going to be fused together, 4 memory chips that are going to be fused together, and then 1 interconnected controller that's going to communicate with all of them, totaling
7 chiplets.
You did it. I'm proud of you.
Like the gum?
Chiclets come?
Yeah.
7 chiclets.
Yes.
On your GPU. That's exactly what's happening. We also got some indication from Micron that they might be upping the memory speed on GDDR6X for the next gen Nvidia GPUs to 24 gigabits per second, which is an increase of 3.
Is that the president of France?
Micron? But in case you want current gen GPUs, you can get the RTX 30 series. According to Nvidia, they have the Restocked and Reloaded campaign right now. Nvidia announcing this on their own website that they're now available. I checked every retailer. There's no more availability than there was before they made this announcement.
You didn't find any?
I did not.
Reece, where are the graphics cards?
There was this weird miner guy who came and installed everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you won't find any Intel GPUs either, because the Arc Alchemist GPUs that were supposed to be rolling out in laptops in Q1 don't exist. And Intel coming out and saying that they're not going to be here till June, the end of Q2. That was the plan.
So like the
Q-tip?
Yeah.
Q2, Q-tip?
The best I could come up with.
Okay, well, I'm pulling a sneaky on you because Intel actually said that it is going to be available now, but just in South Korea, and that they're going to roll out to other regions at some point in the coming weeks.
The what weeks? Sorry.
That's a perfect joke to talk about Elon Musk, who has announced that he wants to buy Twitter. All of it. The whole thing.
And more cowboy hats.
And more cowboy hats for his Texas rodeo stuff for $43 billion. He said that he'd pay $54.2 per share. Elon Musk saying that he wants to make Twitter's algorithm open source, as well as the fact that it's not about the money, it's about sending a message.
I would expect him to say this.
I would also expect him to say this.
He's a good guy. What's his kid's name again?
X-A12.
Ash?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce the symbol in the middle. I'm not even joking. And the A12 stands for Archangel 12 because it's
It's his
plane.
favorite jet plane.
Yeah. Okay, well, Elon's buying Twitter, and the 5800 X3D is coming available to buy this coming Wednesday on April 20th, 420 as it were.
Blaze it, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
There are reviews that are now coming out for AMD's first 3D V-Cache chip, indicating that it's fast, but in some things, but not in others, and it's worse in some ways and better in other ways, and that it probably isn't worth a whole lot in case you want to upgrade to the next generation of Ryzen chips, which is Ryzen 7000, which AMD's talked about in their Meet Their Experts thing that they do, where they said, hey, you think you expect things from Ryzen 7000? There's things you thought couldn't be possible.
That was my nickname in high school.
Things you thought couldn't be possible?
No, the whole thing that you just said.
The entire sentence.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? They may be possible with this overclocking spec. You're going to be able to overclock DDR5 so fast.
Why would you want to be over the clock? You'd be under it, it'd be on the wall.
CD Projekt Red also announcing that Witcher 3's next-gen update is going to be delayed indefinitely. They're bringing the project in-house instead of exporting, or outsourcing rather, their ray tracing and graphical improvements on The Witcher 3.
But I want to play it now.
You haven't finished it, have you?
Never.
Why?
It's not ray traced. No,
How much of your life do you not want to have been ray traced?
I want everything ray traced.
That's exactly what we're talking about here. But you can't wait too long or else it might expire. The game might expire.
Like
Milk.
prosciutto?
Like prosciutto. That's exactly what Sony's doing with their PS3 and PS Vita games. They're becoming unplayable after they were set to 1969 as far as when they expire.
Nice.
Which,
Yeah.
okay, which is in the past, in case you didn't know. 1969 is over 50 years ago. I'm not going to wait for you to count on that. Anyways, no word from Sony whether or not this is a bug. They're going to fix it. They have deprecated the stores for the PS3 and the PS Vita, so you won't be able to buy it again anyways, which just proves the lesson that you either, number one, shouldn't be playing old games, or number two, maybe should buy physical copies, or number three, you should get a life and stop playing video games altogether.
They did what in the store?
2 different stocks the whole time. We also got Kingdom Hearts 4 being announced.
Finally.
I thought they were done after 3. Like, I was like, they clearly didn't have enough heart to do this well. Anyways, Kingdom Hearts 4 being set in a more realistic scenario, at least in the setting that they showed in the trailer, with it being run in Unreal Engine 4, expectations that it might be in Unreal Engine 5 by the time it releases. And according to the GeForce Now leak we had a little while ago, this game should come out in September of 2023.
That's the city for Mirror's Edge. You can't convince me this isn't Mirror's Edge.
And I won't.
Thank you.
And good night.